So one of my favourite Evolve accessories has to be this Evolve backpack. It's very well thought out, it's a great design, and it allows me to carry so much gear with me. On filming days when I need to take 2 boards into central London with all my camera gear, spare helmet, pads, batteries, cards, everything that I need, it all fits in here and allows me to carry it with ease whilst riding another board. So I'm going to open it up, go over some of the features, and then I'm going to show you just how much I can pack into this bag. Okay, so let's have a quick look over some of the compartments of the bag. Starting on this side, you have a carry handle and one quick access pouch. On this side, you have a cool bag. This actually expands far into the bag as you want. On the front, you have a quick access for bits and bobs. And inside, plenty of room for tons of gear, a little mesh pouch to put stuff in, padded laptop case. And then on the rear of the bag, the straps to strap the board in so you can carry it around. So when I'm going out to film with the public, taking 2 boards, this is usually how I have my bag packed. Normally on the back here I would have the GTX strapped to my back, but this is just to show you kind of like how I pack my bag and what you can fit in it. So I've got my spare helmet strapped to the back here, and you can see the bag isn't even full, but this is just to give you an idea of how much you can fit in. So you see you can fit an absolute ton in that bag with space to spare. The way the bag's designed, everything fits really snugly to your back, so I can also have the GTX on the bag as well, and it's really easy then to ride the carbon carrying all that gear. I do love this bag, it's very good. There are a few things I would like to see changed or added for bag version 2 if they bring one out. The first thing would be a pair of loops or just an extra loop under the top handle to help attach a helmet. With it just hanging on the one strap, if you bend over to pick something up, the helmet can swing around and hit you in the head. Nothing major, just a little bit annoying. So just having the helmet attached to the carry handle just here doesn't really give it any stability, and the helmet can just roll around absolutely anywhere at all. So with the addition of just an extra loop here to thread the strap through this loop, then that would lock the helmet down and stop it from rolling around anywhere. Just a simple little adjustment that would make quite a lot of difference. The next thing would be just a slight change to the zip. I like the way it seals up. It's quite weatherproof, water resistant. But at the top, where the zip meets the stitching, there's a little bit of extra material, and it can get caught in the zip. Again, it's no big deal, but if you're in a bit of a hurry to get something out of your bag and it gets caught, it's just a little niggly and a little bit annoying. So I'd like to see the seams change slightly. I'd also like to see the zips with something really tough, like if you look at a crumpler bag, these are all like designed for, this bag will last you a lifetime. They're hand stitched, they're tough as old boots, they're brilliant. So I'd like to see maybe the zips replaced with something like a sort of crumpler style. So you can see here where the stitching is, this little bit of extra material. it gets really close to the zip, and you can see here it's caught once, and here it got caught quite badly, and this caused the zip to get stuck, which is no big deal. You can work it loose, but it's just a little bit irritating when you want to try to get into your bag and the zip's caught. So just focus, just having this bit of material slightly lower or just stitched down would make quite a lot of difference. And also the toggles on the zips, they're a bit delicate. I'd like to treat them a bit rougher if possible, just when I'm in a hurry to grab things out of my bag and not worry about it being so delicate. So again, no big deal, but just something where I can get in and out of the bag much quicker to get my gear. So you can see the toggles here are quite small, and the paracord on here is quite delicate. I'd like to see these a bit tougher, just so I can treat the bag a bit rougher, really. I pulled one off, as you can see. Pulled one of the toggles off here. No big deal, but if we compare it to a crumpler bag, you can see these are much tougher. These zips, they're pretty heavy duty, and they're really tough. Let's see if we can get in here. There we go. These are really tough zips. These will last a lifetime. So I'd like to see just an upgrade to something like this, where it's a bit tougher. I'd like to see also the addition of another mesh pouch on the inside. The one that is fine, it's brilliant, but for filming, when I'm taking like 5 batteries out with me, I can then separate the used batteries from the fully charged batteries, same with memory cards and stuff like that. So just having an extra pouch, there's plenty of room for 2 or 3, would be really, really useful. So this mesh pouch is really useful, and I cram loads of gear into it. But as you can see, there's room for 2, maybe 3 pouches on the back there. That would be incredibly useful. Speaking of cameras, I like the way the bag opens and reveals all the contents, but obviously you have to lie it down to do that without stuff falling out. And also, the way it opens is a little bit like a camera bag, but it has no camera bag inserts. So if you're carrying like a load of gear around with you, camera, spare lenses, stuff like that, they can bash together. So just having some kind of Velcro backed foam pads where you could just insert them to separate the camera's lenses, things like this, that would be really, really useful. It could even be made separately and added to this bag, no problem. The way this bag opens up is really nice, and if you could have some inserts that you could adjust and just have your camera gear and lenses just stacked up really neatly in here, this would not just be a brilliant board bag, but an excellent camera bag too. And finally, the waist strap. I don't really use it very much. I don't know anyone who really uses it very much at all. So it's quite long, and it just hangs down behind you, and it's just trailing around, and it could possibly get caught on something if you're whizzing through traffic. So just a couple of material loops onto the waist strap will be able to just weave this extra bit of strap in, keep it tucked away. Again, it's no big deal, but it's just a little extra that would make a bit of a difference. The waist strap on here, it has an extremely long bit of material coming off of it. This just hangs off and flaps around, so I'd like to see just a little material loop just around here, and one little loop on this side, and you could just thread that through, and this would just keep that belt just tidied up and attached to the bag a bit more neatly. So yeah, that just about wraps it up. All in all, this bag is absolutely brilliant. It's my main go-to bag now. I take it out on all my rides. The fridge compartment, like the cool bag, the way it extends all the way into the bag, and you can just fill that up for long rides. That's brilliant. The way I can carry extra boards, extra helmets, so much gear. It really is a very useful, very well thought out, brilliant piece of kit. Definitely recommended. Like I say, bag V2 would like to see some slight tweaks, changes and improvements. But that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching. Oh, I guess if there's anything you would like to see on Bagged V2, if you drop them in the comment section below, I'll gather them all up and I will send them all on to Evolve in one go. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.